So we've got like strong record labels in hip hop, or like rosters at the moment. Something like Jamla is like good on paper. It just needs a bit more of a push, or maybe it's designed to be a little bit more underground. You know, it's designed to not necessarily hit the kind of mainstream like that, because that kind of sound, like Rapsody's sound. Rapsody took a lot of time. It pisses me off when people don't know who Rapsody is. Like, I'm thinking, still at this point, you don't know who she is. Like, talk about, oh yeah, man, there's so many new, like, I hate this whole kind of, we shouldn't treat female rappers as female rappers. They are just MCs alongside any MC, right? Regardless. But obviously, if we're, for the sake of conversation, right? We talk about, oh, now it's not just Nicki Minaj. Cardi B came into it and challenged that. Whereas, why did it have to be just one? Why did it have to just be one? Now, actually, it turned, at some point, I can't even pinpoint where, it got to this point where it's like, actually, there's loads of MCs who are female. It's actually kind of just normal now, which is sick, right? So, but back even during the kind of Nicki Minaj era, there were still people who were a bit less well known. So like Little Sims wasn't as well known. She's more well known now. And Rapsody from the US like was one of those as well. Like, she's just so good.
Am I right in thinking she was in an Apollo Brown track? I'm sure he was.
Probably,
it's not on Sincerely Detroit, but it's on another one. Oh, I can't remember the album. I can see the cover, but I'm sure she's on that. Did he have an album called Grandeur or something like that?
Oh, man. Where he's sitting at the table and he's just like...
That's the one I'm thinking about. I think. It's brown. Is it brown?
Yeah, it's kind of got the brownish. He's wearing like a khaki coloured...
yeah, I think that's the one.
Coat or whatever, jacket.
Because there's another female MC by the name of Eternia on there.
Okay.
And this woman is...
I'll check her out.
Yeah.
Is she good?
She can rap, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's decent.
There's so many who are sick. Like Snow the Product, she's sick. There was one called... Yeah, there was... And I don't know where they are now, but there was one called Nitty Scott, MC as well. Yeah, she was on like some Static Selectors albums as
okay.
Yeah. Rapsody, I remember hearing her in 2013. I'd be like, wow, she's just sick. Like, in the same way I'll talk about Benny, the way he kind of delivers things, and it's so succinct and so to the point, so clear, but yet so smooth and effortless. That's Rapsody as well. And then now when I bring up to people and people are like, yeah, there's this new surge in female MCs, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sick.
Going on.
It's been happening for time, but then I'm like, okay, so this is like my opportunity now. Oh, so have you heard of Rapsody? It's like, who? It's like, oh, how are you talking on this subject and you don't know Rapsody? I mean, Rapsody's beyond the female rap thing. I mean, she should never have just been in that to begin with, but I mean, she's elevated herself beyond just having to, you know, some people have that mentality that female MCs hang with the female MCs, you know, who's the better out of these. Rapsody can hang with your favorite MC, right? It doesn't matter, male or female, black or white, it doesn't matter. She's just sick, period. Shay Noir is on her way there as well. Little Sims, Little Sims will fucking eat you apart. Eat you apart? Tear you apart.
I was going to say,
you alive. She would tear you alive. She would tear you alive. Yeah, I keep, it's like with the MJ conversation, I keep slipping over my words when I get too on it. But,
you're getting excited and you're just forgetting how to, you can't word good. What's going on?
I can't do good word anymore. I can't word good. Yeah. Just shuffle up the fucking words, yeah, and you'll see what I'm trying to say.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, but Rapsody's kind of like the J. Cole of this label, you know, where it's like it's her. She's like the main. Then there's like others on the label, but no one really knows who they are yet.
Yeah.
I'd hope that they get to Griselda and TDE type of level where everyone is a well-known name, not just because TDE is not just Kendrick and friends.